Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Saturday. It's Daryl here. It is bright and freaking early, man. It's 3 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, I don't know why I'm drawn to these videos. The videos where I'm kind of right on the edge, where I'm not sure if I should be talking about this or not. I'm going to be talking about another. Let me sum it up for you. I'm going to be talking about another YouTube channel, and I assumed this channel was taken down. I can't believe that the channel's still up. I'll put the link down below, and I'm warning you guys, it's offensive once you know what's going on in this video. It's one of the most offensive things I've ever seen, and it's still up. I can't believe that my I've been suspended here. I've had my monetization suspended. And the fact that this channel is still up shocks me. I'm going to talk about this channel, and I'm going to talk about YouTube and some of my videos and the frustration and challenge of trying to get views. All right, now to start off with, the links will be down below to this story. There's a Belgian YouTuber called YaNike, 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 and he's only got about he had initially he had about only 480 subscribers, which isn't much. You need at least 1,000 subscribers to start to get monetization, and he's done these videos where he's just striving to get views, doing something outrageous. And I'm going to talk about that more in a second. Something that I read, I can't remember where I read it, but every time I do a video, it's a yardstick that I measure my videos by. And this guy apparently does not do that. And in this video, I got to be very careful how I describe this. In this video, he's a young guy, and he takes buckets of various diverse contents, the most disgusting thing you could think of that your body creates, and paint, dead leaves, and other stuff, and he dumps it on people and then runs away like a little coward. And that's the video. The guy is seriously misguided in the way to get views. This is the thing I read, and like I said, I measure every video I do. It's a yardstick. I measure my videos by. I read that when you have a YouTube channel, the mission here, the goal, the reason you should have a channel is to provide the viewers, you guys, with something. Like both my channels. I have this channel. It's got coming up on 4,000 subscribers, and I've got my other channel, Staying Clean, which is quickly building more subscribers than I ever thought. It's got 280 subscribers, and it's building fast when it's not monetized. You should provide the viewers with something like knowledge, how to, with humor, entertainment, jokes, magic tricks. I don't know how some of the magic tricks I do go over really good to get like 2,000 views like in one night. It's a good way to get views. I'm surprised nobody's really figured out some of these tricks. I'm not going to tell you guys how I do these tricks, but I'm surprised nobody's figured it out yet. I got to put them all on a playlist. But enough about that. So this YouTuber, YaNike, is dumping this stuff on people and then running away. And that's it. Like I said, it's got a shock value to it. It's not humorous. It's disgusting. I'm going to talk about this a little more. I got some of my paintings here, and it's hard to judge. Sometimes the artist's view of what's art, what is, significant, varies from what the people that see it. But when dumping waste on people just really isn't. It's not providing. It's just disgusting people. It's a shock value to get views. And I got to be honest. There's times when I first started. You get frustrated when you start out here. It is so hard to gauge what people will watch. I tell you guys, all the videos I've done that have gotten the most views, I figured. I honestly, every time I did a video that got a lot of views, I never expected it. And every video that I thought was going to go viral bombed every single time. And it comes down to the title and the thumbnail. People make a snap decision. I do. when I'm going, like I've told you guys before, I'm not just a creator, I'm a viewer, and I go through the videos too. And it's a snap moment where you see a video and it grabs you and you're like, I got to see this. Click. And it's all just boom in a snap second. And it's a matter of just a word, where you might place one word in the title. And it's just how, just in this, a fraction of a second, a person will look at that video and he's got his finger right there. And it's either this or not, or scroll. And it is so hard. Sometimes it's so frustrating as a YouTube creator. I've done videos where I've just poured my guts out, like I've shared stuff I've gone through an addiction, sharing some of the most intimate details. And the purpose there is to give people hope, because it's very rare that you see people with 17 years clean and sober out of the addiction that I was in. And my goal is to give people hope. And sometimes those videos, I'll look the next day and it's got 40 freaking views, man, and I poured my guts out, I spent hours, thinking about this and what I'm going to say, stuff I never told another living soul. And I sit here and I pour my guts out, and I don't blame you guys, not at all, because I'm the same way. It's not like, I'm not saying you guys don't know what's good and what's not. That's not the case. It's just this very subtle thing that you have to learn over time. And some people like, who's that guy? Mr. Beast. I've heard of this guy. Some people have it, man. Some people just are, on the, have their finger on the pulse of what clicks and what doesn't. And it does help to be younger, in my opinion, and it does help to be female, in my opinion, or good looking, something, if you're an older, not that good looking guy, it's hard to get views. It really is. It's some people want to see other, good looking people, unfortunately. Okay. Here's some view. I got some videos that I'm going to talk about here. Like I said, the links to this will be down below. This guy is still, he's still on YouTube, and I'll put the link right on top. And I warn you, man, once you know what's in that pot, it's freaking disgusting. He got arrested. He was arrested for assault and battery, committing violence and property damage. And I'm glad. I did see, there's one link down below, and this guy's name is Mike Guzman, okay? And I read this one article. It's from Outkick, and this one guy, he's just, I don't like his opinions. He's got these opinions that he says, and if this happened in America, this guy would be out on the streets, and he wouldn't even got arrested, And when people say that Democrats and liberals don't care about this country, that's bull, because I care about this country, and he's bad mouthing the country. He's bad mouthing cities, is what he's saying that people can get away with anything here, and they're back out on the streets, and that bothers me. That makes me angry. But I know I'm getting off track here. Okay, some of the videos. I have these two channels, right, and with this channel, the thing that gets me out here every morning, like I've told you guys before, Beau of Fifth Column is kind of like my mentor. He's got a very simple set, just like me. He gets in front of the camera. It's a short video. It doesn't have any text. It doesn't have any pictures. It doesn't have, any, it's just him and the video for 4 or 5 minutes and some knowledge. And he, that is my inspiration. And with this channel, it feels like, because I'm monetized every day, it feels like I'm in the major leagues. Like I have the foundation for a phenomenal channel, to make it big. I have the monetization, everything. It's just a matter of hitting those videos, just hitting that ball out of the park. I feel like I'm a rookie, in the major leagues. And, I've got a ticket into the park to play the game, the monetization. And it's just a matter every day, every day this could be it. This could be the day that I hit that home run out of the park, and that's part of the inspiration of me getting out here at 3 a.m. every morning. Okay, I just recently did a video called my 40th, should I go to my 40th high school reunion? It was just a few days ago. And honestly, I thought that video was going to bomb. And I went back. I got to tell you guys, I'm scared to read the views. I am. I'm just like anybody else. I don't want to, it's a personal video. I just, it's a personal opinion. You know, should I go to my high school reunion? Because a lot of them are MAGA Trump supporters. And at this point, I've lost respect for anybody that's still supporting this guy. I honestly have. This guy is just, you know, he's not a president. He's not president material. He's dangerous. And anybody supporting him is supporting danger, is supporting authoritarianism in my eyes. I can't respect that. And should I go to the reunion? And apparently, see, this is one of those videos where I had no idea. I thought it would get a couple of views. And it got almost 2,000 views. And it's gotten more than that. It's gotten like 80 comments. Tons of people have commented. And that usually means that people have very strong opinions. Sometimes a video will get a lot of likes. Sometimes it'll get a lot of opinions, a lot of comments. And usually when it gets a lot of comments, that means it makes a lot of people angry, or, you know, they're not exactly happy with the video. If they're happy, they'll just hit like. And I got to be honest with you guys, I'm kind of scared to read. I've read some of the comments, and there's some that are with me and there's some that are against me. And some of the ones that are against me, it's because it was a personal video, it kind of hurts. I just read one comment that said, the people of your class thank you for not coming. Like, we don't want you there anyway. You know, and he's not from my class or anything, but it still hurts. It's still, you know, I was just talking about an opinion of mine. Should I go to my high school reunion? And this guy was like, we don't want you there anyway. And that hurts. It does. Okay. I just recently did a video yesterday, the day before, about Aaron Rodgers. Now, that's a video that I'm not proud of. Sometimes I do videos where I'm just angry at somebody. I did another one about, who was it? Luke Paul, or the other Paul, John, what's it? The Paul brothers. You know, and I did, you know, where I do a video where I just don't like somebody and I kind of rag on them. And those videos I'm not proud of. You know, I still do videos where I feel like I'm not providing you guys with anything other than beating up on somebody. And that's not things, you know, I still occasionally, you know, I'll do the video and I'll download it, and then I'll look back at it. And I'll realize that I didn't really, I don't feel like I provided you guys with something, with humor, knowledge, you know, something. It was just a gripe of mine, you know, and those videos I'm not proud of. One of the videos I did, the Taking a Knee video, where I came into a Stop the Steal rally all by myself. You know, I thought that video was going to knock it out of the freaking park. You know, I walked into a Stop the Steal rally right after the election, the 2020 election, and there was a big, you know, Trump, they were all out there, and I was so angry, and I took a knee, and the people surrounded me, and I almost got beat up by like about 50 people, and I did it because how strongly I felt, and I believe in taking a knee. And that video, to this day, it's only gotten like 700 views. I told you guys before, though, I did share it with the guy from Rage Against the Machine, and it got 3,000 views on Twitter. And I don't know why those views didn't transfer to YouTube, but anyway, like I said, sometimes art is different. Like some of the paintings I do sell really good. These have always sold amazingly well. I'll sell this for about $500. My girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend that passed away, Audrey, she was my business manager, and she would easily get $500 to $700 for these paintings. You know, and I like them, but I was never a huge fan of, you know, they're okay. At first, I put these in my basement. I wasn't even going to sell them. And she saw them, and she's like, you got to sell these. And they're my biggest money maker. Like, again, sometimes the artist doesn't see the same thing. Although dumping stuff on people isn't really art. Here's a painting I did. And that's me. That's a painting of me. And I'm screaming. And that's right after Audrey passed away. And I was in my car listening to a song, and I started crying. You know, I miss her so much every day. This was my soulmate. And, you know, it's still every single day for the last over 2 years. It hurts every day. It's just a hole in me. And that just came, I'm getting goosebumps. It just came to me, you know, how could I paint that feeling that I'm feeling? And this is, you know, it's just a scream, man. A scream, a primal scream that you know, you're missing something in your life. You know, and this is me. This is my heart and soul on this painting, on this canvas, more than any of the hundreds of other paintings I've ever done. And everybody that sees that painting, even my family, they're like, no. Like my mother said, hey, you shouldn't hang that up you shouldn't hang that up in the hallway. People aren't going to get it, you know. And this one I call addiction. There's no eyes in it. Sometimes I call it heroin. You know, with the blue lips signifying overdose. And it's another one. People either get it or they don't. I've sold this painting. This painting actually sold at an auction for Narcan, Artists Against Overdose in Hartford, Connecticut. And this painting sold for $700. Not this one, but the one just like it. You never know what people are going to like or not like. And that's part of the challenge of creating videos or painting or being an artist, really. But dumping crap on people isn't art. The video will be down below. Let me know what you think about YaNike. Let me know what you think about my artwork. I'll be back later with another video.